Hello, Arena. Every night. Well, that's how this stream's gonna go, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello, Petunia, Maho, Tyler, and Holy Night Gaming. I hope you're all having a fantastic day slash evening. Happy Ramadan, apparently. I don't actually know what that is. I know it's a holiday. I just don't know what group or country or what that is. That's okay. Happy Ramadan to those who are celebrating it, because I believe it is a holiday. The Hetzer, yes. So I didn't. Before we begin, I am so behind on everything that it's insane. I didn't make a thumbnail for the Hetzer build. I didn't finish the video, and in fact, I might refilm the video that I wanted to get up on Friday. I have my list. I'm proving to you all. I ranked all my Girls in Panzer figures, not to spoil anything. But I have, including like ones that are in groups, 51 figures that I ranked throughout my collection and made a video of. But I was like, I don't want to rush it. I want to record B-roll for every single one, so that way it can be like this really nice video, because it's for the 5,000 subscriber mark. So I'm like, I definitely want to give myself the extra week with that. And I didn't, like, was it yesterday? No, it must have been, because I would have gotten it up yesterday morning. So it must have been the night prior. I was like, oh, I'll get all the B-roll and da-da-da-da, and then I was like, oh my gosh, no, like, I need to cool it, take a moment. I think people would prefer that I take my time on the video rather than get it out, especially when it is one as, I don't know, it's like special because it's the 5,000 plus it's ranking everything. So, oh my gosh, I can't speak. I'm sorry. I also just woke back up. I'm exhausted. I had a crazy day today. In a good way though. Hello Omega, and hello to Ryan. Hope you guys are having a good day slash evening. Funny enough, evening for Ryan, day for Omega, right? Am I right? Time zone differences. And the chat is blank. You're right, and the chat is blank. There you go. That work? It might take a second. And it's crazy because I didn't delete the extra chat from last time. Consuming sleep. It's bad. So I've been having nightmares like every night now, so it's not been so great. Let me fix the chat again. Isn't this ridiculous? It's just I can't win, guys. Something's always wrong. Part of me thinks I'm bad with technology, but then stuff like this happens and I'm like, so this setup upstairs, I literally changed nothing except I moved the camera up here to be my camera for downstairs, and that's gonna change now because I actually found a gift card and got another camera. But so, like, there's nothing else that changes. This shouldn't be happening. Oops, that is not where I'm supposed to go. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. Hello, Sir J and Delta and Wolfpack. Oh my goodness, look at all of you here. Yay, we all get to chill out and build today. Let's see. You have no idea what happened this week, especially with Girls in Panzer. Oh, Ramadan is Muslim fasting, you believe. Okay. Wait, I do know what happened with Girls in Panzer. Unless someone else, a big thing was announced, but not officially. It's the Moto Love Desu thing, right? Yeah, one of the manga spin-offs will be adapted. Yep, Moto Love Desu, right? Love to see. One of you might have already said it. Yep, Moto Love Desu is getting an anime. I saw Alvin post it, actually. I was like, oh, no way. And I wasn't sure. So I'm glad that you also all saw that. That's pretty exciting. I am so excited about that. I know a lot of people were hoping for Ribbon Warrior, but I'm pretty excited about Moto Love Desu. I'm not gonna lie. Blank chat. Yeah, we're gonna see. The hats are now lovely. Yeah, I didn't make the thumbnail for the Hetzer, sadly, but we're gonna do this. I have this, and then I have this for us to do, but I think because the Girls in Panzer one, first of all, it's small, so it mayhaps will only take a few streams. Oh, also, but going back to me slacking, and then I'll fix the chat. I never sprayed the Finnish girls to paint. I was like, oh, we'll paint those. Like, that's what I thought I was doing all day today. And then I came up here and I was like, oh, I was using this as a tripod to film, and that's why I was right here. I was like, well, I guess we'll do that. Alright, hold on. Let me fix the chat, and then I'll get right back over to that work. What do I usually click here? Maybe I'm not logged in. That would actually make sense. Alright, hold on one second. Apparently I can't do it in a tiny window. I have to I have to make it full screen or I can't figure out what I'm doing. There we go. There's what I need. That's what I need. Let's see overlays. Alright. Chat for tanks. Why you not working? Edit. And I have 2 of these, so... Yeah, you guys are on here, so let's save and see if it works. If I just save. I'll copy the link too, just in case. Let's see. If I can get this to work. Oh my goodness. Sorry about this, guys. Thank you for hanging with me every single time I have technical difficulties, since it literally is every stream, it seems. We were doing so good, I feel like, with the gaming streams too, and then all of a sudden that didn't work anymore. Okay, so it should work now? Hopefully? Actually, just in case, let me start up another one just in case this doesn't work. That's fine. We'll just make, I'm gonna have like 6 chats next time. Move that over here and see if it works. There we go. Just had to make another new one. Okay, anyways. It's gonna be a little behind, but it'll catch up. So, let's see. Yes, my love, Desu. As we speak, you're writing the script for your 2025 update video. Awesome, Ryan. Yeah, that's another thing. I have all my lists, because I told you guys on Wednesday I was going to start making a list of everything I needed to do after stream without rewatching my stream, just like remembering what I needed to do and writing down what I needed to do. I didn't look at my notes. I did write them, so I mean, there's that. There is that. Let's see. What makes you think it's not official? Yeah, it's not official. Everyone in the community is stoked, though. And I'm waiting for the paint on your Tamiya Char B1 to dry currently. Oh, cool, Sir J. Very nice. Sorry to hear that you've been having nightmares. Oh, it's fine. I'm one of those people who has, like, nightmares where I straight up get shot or die, and I don't actually die in my sleep, so I'm not too worried about it. Like, I know that's, like, a fear some people have. I've died so many times in my dreams. I could tell you a really cool dream, but I'll wait till I'm done catching up on chat. I had a dream one time that I died and came back as a ghost. It was the coolest thing. And after I died, the dream was in black and white, or monochrome, I guess. But it was so cool. I used to write down my really cool dreams. I haven't had ones that are, like, a lot of my dreams nowadays are more fractured and very obviously not true, but, that one, like, well, I mean, it's not that that one wasn't true. It was just I didn't notice I was in a dream. And I'm one of those people who sometimes can control their dreams. If I realize it's a dream when I'm dreaming. I'm like, when I'm out, I'm out. It was from although a reputable source. Oh, that was weird. Why did we lose chat completely for a second? I even lost it on OBS. That was strange. Wait, who are you? Are you not an anime girl? Okay, hold on. I have to catch up. I see that on the screen, but, a nightmare about Pravda? No, it was a nightmare. It was actually had to do with my fear of heights. The fact that the manga spinoff is getting an anime adaptation means that there's hope for Ribbon Warrior. There's hope for all of them now, right? I would love a Saga of Pravda one. Is it just the Hetzer, or does it have Turtle Team? I think it's just the Hetzer, but it came with an acrylic stand, so I'm excited about that. I did not know Moto Love Desu was getting an adaptation. You've not read it, but it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it's random. It's chaos, and I love it. You hope the quality of the spin-off is similar to the OVAs. You don't want it to be sloppy. I'm okay if they go with a more, like, chibi art style. Like, I'm okay with that, I think, because that's kind of like Moto Love Desu isn't from my brain. Like, it was more, I'm gonna say cartoony looking, but consuming IT. It has skipped to the newest. Okay, yeah, the chat. If a Ribbon Warrior got an anime adaptation, I will be dying to see the war crimes. Pravda is hacking my stream. Always. Always. Wait, who are you? Are you not an anime girl? The very average gamer. Is this the first stream that you've seen where I'm not gaming? Because this is how it started. I was streaming this on, Saturdays. I build tanks, and then I started doing the gaming streams. And for that, I don't show my face, because on Wednesdays, I work before like today, you know, I just had my normal day of weekend, which still is very busy. Like, took the kids to the park for 3 hours and went to the bank, you know, got a bunch of errands done, basically. But working is a whole different story. And now I actually have 2 more hours that were added to Wednesday, so Wednesdays are very busy now for me. that is some weird nightmares. Okay, well, the one where I died and came back as a ghost wasn't a nightmare, to be totally honest with you. That one was awesome. She's an anime on Wednesday, but not on Saturday. True. True, exactly. Oh, do you like my mug? It's Foamy. It's Pilsy from Foamy the Squirrel. Just says, don't die. I love this mug. It's one of my favorites. You had a chop for the moment? Yeah. I got, like, just lost. Well, I only was paying attention to the chat, to be honest. It's getting choppy. Well, it shouldn't be getting, shouldn't still be getting choppy. Let me know if it still is, but we did have an issue there. But that was all around again. OBS had issues too. I swear to God, OBS is going to be the death of me. Let's see. You had a weird dream where a car was driving on your roof. Another where it comes around your backyard. Another where a boulder rolled down in the same place. I have a lot of dreams that happen in the same vicinity too. And what's weird is it will be like it'll be over near where my great-grandma used to live, and that's over near where a bus company used to be. And it'll be, like, somewhat accurate, but then it will be somewhat wrong. But yeah, last night just had to do with, it was a stupid thing about heights, but the problem was I was so high up, and it wasn't one of those where, you know, you're so high up in your dream, and then you shake, and then, like, you wake up. Like, that wasn't happening. There was no waking up. It was terrifying. And then the night before was, I'm trying to think of what happened the night before. Like, the last few nights has been nothing. Like, I keep getting nightmares, and then I get really bad sleep. Like, I'm getting, like, almost 9 hours because I'm exhausted. And then I'm getting horrible sleep because I'm having all these nightmares. Consuming anime? Don't we all consume the anime? Look at how cute the little acrylic stand is. And it comes with a little headset. I like that. I mentioned, I think, last stream that I had pre-ordered. Oh, it comes with random soldiers. What? I mean, it's an official kit. I just cut the stuff and everything. It's got the directions with the girls and Panzer girls, but it just comes with normal random soldiers. Like as if it was any other sort of kit. Strange. I also like how this is separate. Whatever piece this is. But, and then we have our decals. Interesting. It's still choppy? Is it really that bad? Is it bad for everyone other than Maho as well? Or maybe it's just on Maho's end? Like, I low-key just hope it is, because I don't want this stream to be cursed too. All of my streams are cursed at this point. Not great. Not great. Let's see. Even though Saga Problem, might be semi-canon, it'd be still cool to see adapted. Oh, Saga Prop, like, yeah, absolutely. Another was a blimp crashed into your house, Ryan. Yeah, what? It's so weird, right? Dreams are so strange. It's so funny, my husband's watching The Sopranos, and he was like, he's rewatching The Sopranos, I should say. And he was like, yeah, well, they talk about dreams at one point or whatever. He's like, your dreams mean something. I was like, I don't think my dreams mean anything. I think they are just pure chaos. Interesting you can control dreams since you can realize you were in a dream but can't control them, Omega. Generally, I can control them once I realize, but not always. So it really depends, like, I guess on the dream. Some of my dreams are in color, some of them aren't. Some of them I can speak foreign languages and read foreign languages. Some of them I can. It's very strange. I don't know why. Consuming coffee. Consuming hot cocoa. With vanilla tea. And this time I got caffeinated vanilla tea, because I needed that. This is your first? You were just popping in to say hi, started watching some reaction videos? Oh, very good, very good. Awesome, very average. I was gonna say very ordinary. Why does that come? That's another channel, isn't it? Um, but yes, average gamer. Well, I'm glad you got to see. This is my real actual face. If you've never seen an actual video of mine either, there you go. This is what I actually look like. It's legit. No filters or nothing. I could barely figure out how to use the stream, so this is all me. That's really funny though. I hear people saying that they use filters and stuff. Like this is my okay. Just read that. Did you do? Oh my goodness. You have a friend who was born on Leap Day? Oh, that's cool. I read a book once about a girl who was born on Leap Day. I was like kind of hoping that it was a leap year this year, but it is not. And next week is the time change, and I am not looking forward to that. If anyone is interested, oh yeah, World of Tanks is getting another Girls and Panzer collaboration. Oh yeah, I'll let my well, that's World of Tanks, not War Thunder. So I'll still let my brother know in case. Plastic consuming? Oh, that's cool. Yuzu, yay, it's still choppy. Okay, I read that. A bit choppy. How is it choppy? It's plugged in directly to the Ethernet. Now it makes no sense. Let me just double check. Oh. Wait, if I'm connected to the Ethernet and the Wi-Fi, that's probably not a good thing, right? Through the actual Ethernet cable. That might have been the issue. You think it's fixed? Oh. Well, I did that anyways, which, again, probably was something I should have done. So, you've had nightmares where you, when you were a child in your mom's car and driving it, you crashed a couple times, you remember driving down the highway with it? Oh, that's scary. I remember one time I was trying to drive away, like, I was in the car, and I was a kid in this dream, too. The car started rolling backwards on its own, and then I had to drive it, and when I started driving it, I couldn't stop driving it. And then bears were chasing the car. I don't know why, but then bears were chasing the car. I used to have a reoccurring dream when I was little, and it was terrifying. And I know what it was from. It was definitely a fear. Look at those treads we get to make. Woohoo! But it was definitely a reoccurring dream because I was afraid of getting lost or not being able to find my way back home. I used to have, oh yeah, I'll show you guys these real quick. But I used to have a recurring dream where I'd be on a walk with my mom and my brother. And my brother was very young at the time. And my mom and my brother, like, we couldn't go backwards. So we only could walk forwards and right. Like, so we're walking forwards. And we get almost to our house. And my dad was outside, like, usually, like, mowing the lawn or something. And the moment we got close to our driveway, the world would just, like, shift. And we'd be right past our driveway. And my mom would be like, oh, well, we gotta go around again. But the whole thing was we never made it home. Like, we always had to keep walking. It's a terrible dream. Terrible. Scary, scary, scary. Not the worst dream I've had, but that was a reoccurring nightmare when I was a kid. And that was not fun, to say the least. Your worst dream you had was when your dad died, and it was very emotional for you? Oh my gosh, yeah, Tyler. That's terrifying. I think one of my worst was my brother's head was, when my brother was a kid and I was a kid, I had a nightmare where his head was like stuck in the ground under the cement. And I was like trying to tell the adults, like, he's gonna die, like he can't breathe, and no one would listen to me. And there was nothing I could do, and it was just like the helplessness. That was a really bad nightmare. And I was, again, a kid. This is really cute, though, on a happier note. This is really cute. I like it. And it comes with a thing if you want to hang it instead. And now I can hear the wind, so that also might be why it was a little choppy. That's cute. I like that. I'll put it right over there. They can watch me build. Your dreams are usually full-blown stories, average gamer. Oh, you woke up in tears, Tyler. I've done that before. I've woken up in tears. There's a girl in high school who died, who was in my grade. And I had a dream where I was in the school and it was like after she died and everyone was crying and everything, which that happened after she died. And she like came up to me. She left the classroom in the dream because she was like there, but everyone was crying that she had died. And I remember I went out into the hallway and she just like told me she was like, we weren't terribly close friends, but then in the dream, like she told me she was fine. I woke up in tears. I was like, done. Like, she died in real life, and then I had a dream that she was telling me she was fine in my dream. It was like, it was a lot to handle emotionally, to say the least. But, anyways, you're glad to hear the Moto Love Desu, which now means the manga can get adapted. Yeah, it just kind of opens the door for all the manga to get adaptations. You're a little worried about the Month of War crimes, but besides that, it sounds great. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Ribbon Warrior, so I don't exactly know. Where the... Oh my goodness gracious, the numbers on this are so tiny. They're like right up here in those little teeny things. This is like the opposite of the BT where everything was easy to read. But let's see. I also have to pull my hair back. It's that time where we pull the hair back and get serious. My hair is gonna change in the next few weeks too. I'm gonna do something fun with it. Let's see. I haven't played World of Tanks in a while. Although War Thunder is a better game, I would still recommend World of Tanks for you because it is similar to Dream Tank Match, and you might have a better time just learning the simple penetration before moving to War Thunder. Yeah, the way you guys were describing how in-depth War Thunder is, I absolutely agree. I think that it's probably best that I wait to do that because I don't think I'm ready for that either. But let's see. We need to appreciate Anzu for everything she did for the school. True. Pro tip, if a comment is censored in the comments section, sort by newest because that tactic usually works. Good to know. Always works. Sorry, you said always works. Good to know, Petunia. I did see that you commented that on a different comment. Again, I'm so far behind. I'm behind on comments. I'm behind on videos. I'm just behind on everything. I am just slacking all around. I apologize. By next stream, hopefully I'll have a thumbnail for the Hetzer, because we're not probably going to finish this stream. I can't imagine, but who knows? Maybe I'll surprise myself and all of you. with the fact that we have to do treads, not happening, but you know, like, we can have hope. Also, I like how the directions are just, oh, all this crap, just do that. Step 1, all of this. Like, they didn't break it out. They're just like, here, this. I could follow it, but that might be, like, nearly as far as we get. Also, you've heard the model tank for... You've had a model tank for years and not knowing what it was, but now your tank knowledge. It's in M4A2 Sherman, which was a gift from one of your uncles. Very nice. Even if she was depicted as a dictator at first. Before the flashback to the conference about starting the Tankery Club. Anzu. You remember having a dream where you couldn't breathe? Did you wake up from that? Or, like... Because that's pretty terrifying. This is gonna be hard without... I know every stream I say I need to get glasses, but this is gonna be brutal. I'm not even gonna lie. With how small these are. If the manga is getting an anime adaptation, does that mean the anime is still popular? It must be popular enough in Japan still, right? They must find it to be worth it. Or it's a passion project. So, she needs to be a dictator to get Miho to join. True. True. There's 2 Yuzus, you know, Yuzu Yokama and the Fruit Yuzu. The Yuzu verse is real. With Moto Love Desu, we'll get an unhinged Darjeeling. Yes, we will. And it's that one where we learn that she doesn't... We're gonna learn all the stuff about the girls. Like, anyone who hasn't read the manga is gonna learn so much about each of the characters. It's gonna be great. Like, isn't that where they show that Darjeeling doesn't know how to cook? And, which other ones? Anchovy doesn't know how to swim. I feel like... I really want to see the Christmas with, Saunders dressing up in, like, this, like, slutty, Christmas outfits where they have the Jason masks on and guns. Like, I don't even remember completely what happened to that, but I remember that was a thing. So, that'll be fun. You had a recurring nightmare as a kid where someone, don't remember who, would tap you and would trap you and others in a game where if we lose, we die. Also had one where you're stalked by a giant monster in the forest. Yeah, that's all scary. I hope we're all, like, not just sharing each other's nightmares and then we're all gonna have each other's nightmares. That would be hell. Can you imagine? That would be pretty bad. Was that A40? That was A43. Maybe start reading what I'm doing? There's 40. Alright. And then I will keep on catching up while we glue these together. Glue these together. Like that's how it's gonna go? I guess? Oh. I don't know. I don't know. This doesn't seem right, but I guess it is right. I guess I'm going to assume it's right. Yeah, it is right. Sorry, I'm just taking a moment like, alright. Let's do this, and then I will read some more, and we will continue on with everything. And that can go right there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Chicken. I didn't catch up yet. I just see beef or chicken. Can you pick pork? I would love to know what you guys are talking about. This is why I need to catch up. I'm like, what is the conversation? What is going on? You recently had one where oh my gosh. Omega, you said you recently had... Oh my god. You had one where recently you were photography... Oh, you were taking a picture of the moon and the sun, with the sun. Then some British Army helicopter flew by. You photographed them. Then an IRL friend called you on Discord saying he was talking with Phoenix? Interesting. Interesting. Although he did not have his Discord username, it was a different name. Interesting. Yeah, it's always weird how, like, dreams get all mixed up and things just don't make sense, but they're from, a lot of the things are from your real life. You should see some War Thunder gameplay first to see if you can handle it. I don't think my brain can handle it. Not right now. I could barely handle life as it is, Maho. I think I could barely remember the commander button, the super commander button, commander skill, that's probably what it's called, in Dream Tank Match. So I think I'll just stick with that for now. Someone, I can't remember who it was, mentioned I should play Doom. I plan on playing Left 4 Dead in October. I'm like, I'm just apparently gonna become a gamer, streamer, chickie. Which I'm okay with. That's fine. Let's see. At least on Wednesdays. It'll be like everything. Finish Girls and Panzer and do all these other things. You've only watched the original series. You still have an SR-71 Blackbird from when you were a kid. You should start putting, put it together. We could build together. Look at that. We're all a fun building family here. This thumbnail clickbait. What else would I have used, Petunia? I didn't have many options. It was either that or put the CV back on, and I knew that one you'd know was a lie. So, I will fix it later. I have to fix, that's another thing I'm slacking on. I need to actually go through and replace the last gaming streams and the last tank streams with the numbered thumbnails. Because I replace them after the fact. I try to do like an overall one when I'm streaming so I don't have to make sure I get it done in time. That way I'm not like stressed out, but... Earlier today, Siho, you, and a bunch of others did some tomfoolery in Dream Tank Match in his live stream. You'll be uploading a video on your end probably after the update video. Oh, cool. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, War Thunder is a pretty complicated game. Yeah, that's what I've heard from you guys. But also the Sherman model you have has a motor in it, which can actually move forward, but the motor is really bad and it struggles a lot. How are you named after a fish but can't swim? Right, Anchovy? Uh-huh. You need to see that. That sounds so American. Yes, I forget which one it's in, or I'd pull it out for you and show you. I still might pull it out and show you, because I'm like, I glued this to myself. Yeah, that's okay. At least it's not super glue. At least it's not super glue. Let's see. Then there's the big question of beef or chicken. Well, chicken. I don't eat beef. I just don't like it. Again, I'm very, very picky. If I'm gonna eat meat, it's gonna be chicken or it's gonna be fish, and don't ask me what kind of fish I like, because I actually don't really know. Because my family didn't eat fish when I was growing up, and then as an adult, I was like, I like fish. Well, I eat fish sticks, but that was not, like, what, when you say you like fish as an adult, they're not assuming that you like fish sticks. But I like chicken. Chicken is the best. Chicken is the best. Oh, hello, TF. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Trying my best here. I'm trying my best with these little wheels. I can't get these ones to even, like, just chill on top of one another. Oh, I know I mentioned it on the gaming stream, but I figure I'll mention it again. Any of you watch Severance? Because when I'm done doing this, I might watch that, because my coworker brought up that I should watch it. And yeah, let's see. Alright guys, I think we need to slow down the chat. We're moving way too fast. You guys are. Unless you guys don't mind if I miss some stuff, that's okay. Like, how far down am I? Yeah, anchovy or anchovy, what? Oh, nice, cool. Call of Duty? Yeah, see, I mean, I can skip some stuff. What are we're building the Hetzer. We have, it came with a little acrylic stand. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip part of their combo from above if you guys don't mind, because it looks like for the most part you guys are just talking about beef and chicken. So I think it's okay. Hello, Scooter. Why not both? And hello, Alvin. Let's see, did I miss anybody else coming in? There we go. Alright. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. We got that. We got those wheels. Yeah, and we have this very confusing... Well, it's not that it's confusing, it's just like... It's like, oh, this is step one, but really it's like a bunch of steps. So that's what I'm doing right now. You are too popular now. I know! That is the downside of getting too popular, is it's hard to catch up on chat and stuff. Oh, the standee is cool. Yeah, it was a pre-order, so it came with this. And I have a Crusader over there that has some of the Darjeeling girls, and then I have another Crusader that's on pre-order. Comes with the rest of them. Gloriana girls. You found the Saunders Christmas? Perfect. You love that Naomi is the only one with a firearm in it. I thought they all had firearms later on, but maybe it is just Naomi. That's okay, though. I still think it's hilarious. It's just like, what is going on? Speaking of, the Jason mask, though. I know it's just a hockey mask, but the Jason mask. So, they're every Friday the 13th over, I don't live that close to it, but, Blairstown, New Jersey's where they filmed it. And so the town actually does, like, a whole little thing for Friday 13th. Maybe one day I'll go there and, like, record for you guys. Because it's easily, like, I can drive there. You can drive to pretty much anywhere in New Jersey. It doesn't take that long. Do I K? I like K. That was the question. Gaining almost another 1K in 3 weeks is crazy. Yes. Yeah, it is. It's so, like, my brain can't even, like, handle, like, so I wanted to do the 5,000, subscriber special thing, where I rank all the Girls in Panzer. I was showing this before. So I ranked them all my figures that I own for Girls in Panzer. Some of these are in groups, but there's about 51 of them that I ranked. But I want to get B-roll for each one, so I wasn't able to get that up because I want to, like, really make the video nice, because it's the 5,000 sub. We're going to be over 5,100 by then. Like, we're almost there. We're just, like, a few subs off, and I'm just like, how? Like, it's crazy how quickly this channel is growing, and I'm super grateful for it. It's just, like, it is a little bit, like, daunting. It's like, this is a lot. Like, this is crazy. 51, damn. Yeah, I have a lot. And that's just the ones I unboxed. I have more in the hallway in my hoard. Whereas, like, Oh, and so I found a bunch of Home Depot gift cards. So I'm gonna start working on the middle room, making it all girls and Panzer and stuff. I figured out what I want to do. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a pink room. Do I still have the 1/12 Tiger model? Yes. Yes. Wait, yeah, that's the Figma, right? 1/12? Yes. I still have that. Eventually we could, did I see your tarp message? Scooter... It works really well. Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on. Let me go and see that. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's see. Scooter, you said, you forgot to tell me that if you want to add a tarp, you can use office paper soaked in water, white glue mix, but you need to add the tarp to the tank before you paint the model. Oh, okay, interesting. Good to know. Thank you. It's almost like a paper mache then, right? If it's a glue mix with water and office paper. It's like a little paper mache thing. That's cool. But very good, very good. Yeah, I totally missed it. If I ever miss something where you want me to go back and find it, just call me out and I'll go back and find it. Otherwise, I think I'm going to try and keep up with stream, which is going to be hard because, as you guys know, as I was deemed on last stream, yapping plastic, I talk a lot. Which, hey, that's all good. I think that's fun. Since Maho isn't saying it, the Ramverse is real. Oh. You don't have any Girls and Panzer merch? You don't have any? Oh, I'm sorry. I hoard that stuff. I am, though, other than my pre-orders, none of which are Girls and Panzer, other than the Mika foam charger, I'm not going to, because I want to do the middle room, and we have other things around the house that we'd like to do, I'm not going to be buying anything else. But if you've been on the Discord, you know I was buying stuff off of Zen Market. So I have, like, a bunch of stuff coming for Merchmas. Like, I have Merchmas covered for this year already. But I was like, I'm gonna probably just cool it for the rest of the year. Other than if I'm getting a pre-order and it could be in the same shipment as something else, then that's a little different because then I'm paying the shipping fee anyways. Then I'll look at the used for Girls and Panzer, but yeah, it is what it is. She got Girls and Panzer sponsored. I wish. That would be amazing. I'm just a little obsessed with it. Because I get a little connected with stuff. And I think for Girls and Panzer, one of the reasons I'm connected with it is because, and I was talking a little bit, like, more vulnerable and stuff on the Wednesday stream, but I don't have, like, I wish I had the friend groups they had, man. Because I never had that in high school or whatever, and I still don't have that. So, I'm trying to change it, I'm trying to work on myself, and I'm gonna start using Bumble BFF once I get the courage to actually do that, so I can make friends, because I don't care if I gotta use an app to get friends, that's fine. Make friends that way. Doesn't matter if it's cringy. Doesn't change the predicament I'm in whether it's cringy or not, you know? So, like, either way, I'm still needing some friends, so might as well go with that, and then at least you know you're meeting... I thought I flung that across the floor. At least then you're meeting people who are also looking for friends. Glad you are succeeding, but you do have a fear due to all the number of people in the comments. We won't be able to chat as much, and I don't like if that's selfish. I don't think that's selfish for you to, or you don't know if it's selfish for you to think. I don't think it's selfish for you to think. I would rather be able to, like, talk to you guys too. I think the answer might be in the future, since we like to chat. Like, I might have to do some streams where I really am just chatting. Because the thing is, I get distracted and, like, do this, and then I come back and I'm missing things. So, that's all. It's easy to do. You like it to hide gaps in your models. Oh, that putty can't fix. Smart, Scooter. Very smart. You were distracted. You're not at home right now. Also, the tarps are just really common on tanks. You have no merch either. Got most of the DVDs. That's merch. I think that's considered merch. A distracted Nishizumi is a bad Nishizumi. That technically is merch. Yeah. Then the Nishizumi style, you failed. All happens. Hi, Renegade. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day / evening. Oh, and Mika Qposh. Oh, Qposh. I don't know. How do you guys think you say that? Qpoche? Qposh? Because the things with the big heads are the Cupuscuts or whatever, and I'm like, I don't want to confuse people as to what I'm talking about, because that ain't what I think those things look creepy, personally. Though if they have one at round 1, I still might try to win it for my daughter, because I'm going to round 1 for the first time next weekend. I'm super excited. Excited to see my friend. So excited. But let's see. If you end up being able to make YouTube your full career, you're going to need to go to the real Ori in Japan. I would. If this becomes my actual career and I can afford it, I will 100% go to the real Ori. 100%. You know what would be crazy if I went there and someone recognized me? That would be crazy. If we're talking, like, if I was big enough to make this my career, that could be possible, and that's insane to think about, honestly. Also, you can use gauze to make, oh yeah, camo nets using the same white glue water mixture as the paper. That's smart too. That's very smart, and yeah, gauze would look really good. To make that kind of like ghillie looking tarp. I guess it's not called a ghillie if it's not a suit, huh? Ghillie suit. My brother had one of those. It sucked. He would play Manhunt and he'd wear it. So we're playing Manhunt at night with flashlights and he's just laying in the grass in his ghillie suit. Screw it. The Girls in Panzer character in question is Ram. There are 2 Rams. You know, Ram from Shark Team? I thought her name was Rum. I thought the Shark Team girls. Yeah, Rum. Thank you, Tyler. Okay. Dropping in to say, have fun, everyone. Oh, good night to you too, Lieutenant Robin. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for the answer, Tyler. What? So, a little bit of a funny thing. You thought that your hair was dyed because of your lights. Oh, yeah. My hair really, the look of it depends very much on the lighting that I'm in. Sometimes it looks more red, sometimes it looks more like light brown, sometimes it looks dark. Here it looks like almost like it's black. So it's just that brown, it's like kind of a dark brown. But what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna cut my bangs to fix it, or I'll have her cut it, because I'm gonna let someone touch my hair. I have not had anyone ever cut my hair or dye my hair since literally high school. And like probably sophomore year of high school. So it's been well over a decade since I've had anyone touch my hair other than myself. So I'm like, the person who's doing it is gonna do it free of charge, just like as a solid, which I was like, oh, that's so nice. And then she was like, oh, come into the shop, like no big deal, like we'll go ahead, you'll have like the whole experience. I was like, are you sure? I'm like, okay. I don't know if this doesn't say you don't glue it, so I'm gonna glue this. But yeah, so I was like, okay, but I'm gonna do half. I used to dye my hair a lot myself. I had all colors of the rainbow and stuff. I had a lot of fun with my hair. And then I just stopped dyeing it at some point. And one of my favorite hairs that I had was I did half and half. I had half red and half black. And then I ended up having half green and half black, which I liked the green, but it faded really quick. So I decided that what I want to do is just leave the one half or get it dyed like very similarly. Just so that when the roots come in, because I don't want anything that's hard to upkeep, because I'm lazy. I wouldn't say I'm lazy. I just don't want the inconvenience of having to keep up with it. And I'm going to do like similar to my normal hair half, and then the other half is going to be a light brown. Because I want something that's different, but not like too distracting or bold. I'm kind of at that point in my life where I'm like, I did all the fun colors. I'm good. But yeah, let's see. Let me go up a little bit because I don't think I'm that far behind. You got recognized when it was your first anime convention. Really? Thanks to having the Chibi Maho. That's awesome, Maho. You recognized me from the video I post on Instagram. That's so cool. I wonder if this, because I was going to the con this fall, I'm gonna dress as Maho for at least part of it, Mika for part of it. I have my dress, which is, this isn't Girls and Panzer related, but to be Mima from Perfect Blue for part of it. But like, I'm being a bunch of different characters, but I'm gonna be Kay for part of it. So I'm like, I have a bunch of different like Girls and Panzer characters I'm gonna be, so I'm excited to see. That would be really cool if somebody actually recognizes me. That'd be a little crazy. Okay, so this is gonna go. You know what? This is. I have to do this. I have to put them on here like I did, like I've done in the past, just to make sure I don't lose anything. Because we need 2 sets basically of everything. That's here. So we're gonna have 2 sides. So we'll do that. You guys can't really see that, but here, I'll move that so you can see my pieces. There you go. This isn't staying. I won't put the kid scissors over there. Well, let's see. Apparently, Ori is near Tokyo. Oh, is it? You would like to visit Ori in a few years if anyone have any roadmap that you can use. It's funny, yesterday I found your Marie video was as I was looking to see if anyone made Marie's fan, and I came across it when you were looking for fan art? Really? My stuff's coming up for fan art now? Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe that's how I'm getting found, is people are looking up other Girls and Panzer things, like my videos and stuff are coming up. That would make sense for the influx of whatever, of the channel doing so well. Not far from Ori. Interesting. As for the beef or chicken question, I want beef, as in argument. Why would you want beef? It's like saying you want gossip. I can't deal with gossip. Just seems like adding more stress, but that's just me. Let's see. Not that long for you, and you have been growing your hair out since 2020 or so? Oh gosh, I missed your earlier comment, didn't I? Average gamer. Let's go up. Let's go up. I need glasses. Oh, maybe I didn't miss yours. Sorry about that. So your hair, oh, so it hasn't been that long for you. You've grown your hair out since 2020. Oh, so you haven't, like, done anything to it. Yeah, I've always cut my bangs since middle school, because the lady who I used to go to sucked at cutting bangs. And then when I wanted to do my hair different colors, after I killed it with Kool-Aid, I destroyed my hair with Kool-Aid. My mom was so mad. But the lady was like, didn't want to give me what I wanted. Like, she wouldn't give me thick bangs. I wanted thick anime bangs. And she was like, no, that'll look bad. It'll look silly. And I'm just like, I don't care. This is what I want. She wouldn't do it. And then I wanted colors and everything. And she wouldn't do the colors that I wanted. Because she was like, it won't look good on you. She's the one who told me I wouldn't look good in blonde hair. I mean, you guys saw me dress up as Clara. I later learned that if you learn color theory properly, anyone can wear any color of hair. You just have to pick different tones based on your skin tone. That's the only rule. So yeah, I can't do what would be a normal blonde, but I can do Clara's kind of blonde because it's more of an icy blonde and I have blue undertones in my skin. So once you learn your undertones, you can figure out what colors work for you. And it is something that is very helpful if you know makeup, but it's also something when you come down to what colors like you're gonna wear, it actually makes you look more sharp and on point and just better if you wear the proper color. So I highly recommend it. If you're going like to a job interview or stuff, that kind of stuff can matter. Or like a date or something, that stuff just gives you an extra oomph. And like, it's one of those things people don't know what you did, but they're like, oh wow, you look pretty, like, nice. Like, you look nicer than usual. But it is just, it's all like a trick of the eye. So it is kind of important to learn. Like, even with metals, you learn what metals look best on you. Like, even though I like the color gold more than the color silver personally, the color silver goes better with my skin tone. So that's what I wear. And just because it looks better. Otherwise, you end up washing yourself out. People definitely recognize the character, and possibly you'll find a fan in the wild. That'll be cool. Both the show and of your content. That'll be really neat. Yeah, a 1.5 hour drive from Tokyo to Ori, that's nothing. Oh yeah, that's nothing. I agree. That's not bad. All this con and Girls and Panzer talk makes you miss Anime Boston. You used to do panels on the history behind Girls and Panzer. Oh, that's cool. I would have loved to go to a panel about Girls and Panzer. That would have been so cool. Like, honestly. Oh no, what did I do here? These two go together? Do these two go together? I shouldn't be asking you. I should know. These go together. We go like that. Right? Right? Why doesn't that look right? I guess it is like that. I think this piece is not supposed to be here. We're chopping this little piece off. I don't think this is right. I don't think that should be there. So now I'm getting rid of it. So let me do this and then I will hop on back over. No chicken. No chicken, Petunia. Chicken's my lifeline. That's the only meat I eat. I gotta eat chicken. I don't even eat that much of that either. It's what me and Maho are all about. Friendly beef. No chicken. I get you. You guys like to pick on one another. It's very entertaining. It's very nice. Looking up Girls in Panzer and model kit stores in Japan was how you found this channel. Really? That's cool. That's actually really awesome. Because the only time I talk about, like, model kits and stuff really is, like, these streams. I don't show them when I do, like, unboxings or whatever. Because, well, at this point, they're pretty much all unboxed. Actually, well, they're all in the corner. I have a corner where it has all my stuff to build. Which also includes garage kits. Which one day we'll get to. Not quite yet, but we will get there one day. The pandemic probably. 2015 to 2020 was peak for Girls in Panzer. Yeah, I know, I'm late to the party. Yes, you need the correct colored clothes. Yes, Omega, it is incredibly important, and I feel like it's something that a lot of people overlook because they don't realize that it's something that's super easy to learn and super easy to kind of become really accustomed to. Like, you don't even have to think about it at a certain point. Like, it makes more sense when you wear something, you're like, why does this look better on me in this color than this color? And again, you could wear that color, you just can't wear that shade of that color. Well, I mean, and again, you can, it just won't make you look as sharp. That's all. Everything after that seemed mild after 2020. Again, I came in so late, channel-wise at least, to the anime too, but it really is incredibly rough and tough. Tanks mixed with cute, lovely ladies. It might be the greatest combination on Earth. Quoted Yukari. She actually does say this. With season and warmth, are you for fashion? Wait, what season and warmth are you for fashion? So I don't know the season thing. I know that my skin undertones are blue. So I need to go with cooler colors of everything. So cooler tones. Anything that's too bright is going to wash me out. And since I'm already incredibly pale, that's not so good. So like darker versions of colors and then like cooler versions of colors, if that makes sense. But I don't know how does the season thing work, Omega? I'm curious. Because I've heard of like people saying it. I just don't know what that means. But so warmth is cool overall. Any advice for painting tanks? You might use spray paint or need to buy watercolors. I thin my acrylic paints, normal acrylic paints from like Walmart with water. That's not the way that everybody does it. You can buy model paints though that already are in the colors that you need. Since you did a quiz on yourself, but it was asking makeup questions and you had to fudge it. LOL. Yeah, dude, I didn't know anything about makeup. So I've always done the cat eyes. That's why I'm fairly good at them. Well, when I don't screw them up. So I've done those since I was a teenager. But I don't actually wear stuff on my face unless I'm doing a video. Because then I feel like it helps my face. Like right now I have nothing on my face. Like there's no foundation or anything, right? And mostly because I don't like the way it feels. And I don't think it actually looks that good on me. But I was learning there's apparently a science to picking your foundation and stuff. And I didn't know that. But I had to learn how to do the full face of makeup because I was too cheap to pay someone to do it for my wedding. So instead I went out and bought the makeup myself. And that's when I learned the whole tones and everything. And I was like, oh. So I kind of went down that rabbit hole at that point with the makeups. Because, yeah, the makeup stuff you're not going to know unless if you look at your veins, you can kind of figure it out. There's a bunch of videos out there. But if you figure out your stuff for makeup, then you can figure it out easily for clothes. And I don't think it'd be too difficult vice versa. Okay, I already answered that. Let's see. 2015 to 2020 was peak Girls in Panzer. So when did the downfall start, Tyler? I understand that the hairdresser thing, you like your hair in a military high and tight. the hairdresser would argue with me, telling me that that I need my hair longer. Now I have my dad do my hair. Yeah, see, that's what always annoyed me. It's like, it's my hair. I can decide. I had one time, this was the last time I had her cut my hair, and she did not want to do this at all. And afterwards, she kind of like treated me a little weird, which she was kind of a family friend, kind of not. And now my mom's having issues with her too, because she still was cutting my mom's hair for a while. But I had my hair cut short, and then I had these like, it's like a bunch of layers cut in, and then I had long pieces that I would just braid. She hated doing that haircut. And I was like, that's what I want. Like, and she's like, are you sure? It's like, just do it. Just do it. I wanted to look like, I guess her name's Lettuce in the, whatchamacallit, it's Tokyo Mew Mew. But she's British. Bridget. In Mew Mew Power. I liked that her hair looked like, if you look up what that looks like, that's what I wanted, but not green, because I wasn't allowed to dye my hair. Until, again, I killed it with Kool-Aid. And then my mom was like, well, you already ruined your hair, so do whatever you want. You use spray paint for some of your tank models, but you're lazy. Playlet, that's okay. As long as you like how it turns out, it's your tank. Petunia, probably after the pandemic ended, and now that people go outside and don't spend much. Oh yeah, the pandemic really did a lot for figure collecting too. That's how a lot of people got involved that spent way too much money on the hobby. Not to say that I don't spend more than I probably like. I won't say should in like an irresponsible way. It's more of a, the money could have probably gone to better things, but I do watch my budget and everything, and I do like my collection. Like, it's, but I'm not someone who just started during the pandemic and then all of a sudden was like, I'm gonna drop thousands of dollars on this, because there were people who did that, and I was like, what are you people do? I guess they were made of money. Like, that's kind of what it came across to me. But obviously everyone collects differently, so whatever. Kind of weird you haven't seen Siho today. Yeah, right? That is kind of strange. Renegade, you should switch your region to Singapore and buy Dream Tank Match on the eShop. Oh yeah, Siho always puts out like he has a channel now. I haven't checked the Discord, but I made a channel for him to put whenever the game is on sale. So if you guys are ever interested, he's gonna keep you updated on that. I told him he can go ahead and just take over that. Like, he asked if I could make that channel for him. I was like, go for it. So you bought a Nintendo Switch. Does Girls and Pants of Dream Tank Match game have English subs? The one that I have, yeah, I have a case up here actually. That's not very helpful. It just basically looks like the game. Yes, it has English subs. Yes, the answer is yes, it has English subs. At least the one that I bought off of Amazon. But the Tamiya spray paint is good. Yeah, because it's like meant for model kits. That makes sense. Kind of weird. Yeah, did you haven't seen that? You don't like spray painting the models. Da 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 da. Military coats and jeans. Is it the outfit for you? There you go, Scooter. Also wear whatever you want. I'm just saying, if you're like going for a job interview or something, that'll give you an edge up that people won't. It's like a subconscious thing. They won't even realize. It's just either job interviews and dates, parties, things like that. Just kind of makes you look more put together. I don't know how to say. If you're getting photographed for something that's not your driver's license, you know, use brush paint cheaper. Yeah, that's my whole. That's why I use the acrylic and just water it down, because I can mix my own colors, and I'm like, I have all this paint I can use for other things. I can use it. I buy the big ones. I don't have them up here, but I buy the big ones and then I separate them out into small bottles for me. That way my kids can use the rest of the paint, because it is cheaper. Hello, Angel the Okie. Hope you are having a wonderful evening/day. Y'all here, they will be making the TV anime model of Destiny. We were talking about that earlier. Yes. You only know how to do a foundation, lol. Oh, really, Omega? See, like, it's, like, opposite for me. Even though I don't know how to do a bunch of stuff with the eyes. My makeup, it, like, looks atrocious every now and then. Like, if I'm doing, eyeshadow, that can get, I really like wearing it, but it starts to look really bad after a while. With this stuff, it's stuff it. This is dollar store makeup. The, winged eyeliner I do, and my mascara. That's all I wear when I do this, is just mascara and this, and I'm like, that's it. That's what I usually wear to like work and stuff too. And then like sometimes I make like little extra. I like doing little dots and stuff, but that's because at heart I'm a cyber goth, so I can't help it. Let There Be Girls in Panzer, Little Army animated adaptation. Nice. What was the general reaction? Our general reaction is that we were very excited. Yeah. The fact they were getting manga spin-off animated. Yeah, it opens a bunch of doors for all the rest of them to be turned into anime as well, Angel. That's what we were talking about. It's like very exciting. Ribbon Warrior was the manga with the light tank and tank cat races, right? They were all the light tanks. Who's going to bed? Oh, you're going to bed, Playlit. Oh my gosh, my voice cracked. I apologize for that. Have a good night. Sleep well. And we will see you next time. Okay, and then my Panzer IV model is in Blender. It's almost done? Oh, cool. You know how to use Blender? It looks very complicated, but then again, I just wouldn't know the first thing to do with something like that. You'll try to make some model to illustrate the CD drama in 3D styles. DVD? What? Anime really did become more mainstream during and after the pandemic. Even me, I only started watching back in 21, and I'm saving some anime to watch when I go to AIT after basic training in the military. Yeah, it definitely did. It definitely got more popular then. I think also there was kind of an aesthetic that appeared from the pandemic, at least judging by the figure collectors, specifically in regards to young women. There was definitely an aesthetic look to both anime figures and manga, for sure. Which, I mean, it's not bad that they're getting into the hobby. I just do question some people spending a ton of money on something that's brandy new to them. Though, I mean, I got into Girls in Panzer pretty hard, but I do that with series in general, and I don't regret it ever. Like, I bought so much freaking Miraculous stuff, and I mean, I share it with my daughters, but I got into that not too long ago, and now I'm obsessed. But, you know. Oh, good night, Omega. Oh, wait, no, you're not. Someone said, oh, good night, Omega. Omega's not leaving, are you? Because it's not good night for you. Are you saying good night? Wait. Are you saying good night to the other person? I don't know what's happening anymore. It's too late. I finished my hot cocoa, now I have to drink my water. Actually, this is tea, too. This is a salmon. Stop making a face. I also put way too much lemon in that. But that's okay. Scooter's comment was right between your comments about RAM/RUM part that mysteriously is never read. Oh, what about RAM/RUM? You were not going to sleep yet, lol. I didn't think so, Omega. I was like, hold on a second. I think we're misreading that. Okay. Like you used to lightly bully people for watching anime back in 2019. Now you're watching it. That's someone at work, the person who actually said I should watch Severance, started saying that he was watching anime. I was like, oh yeah, what are you watching? Because he was like, you like anime, right? I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, he now knows about my channel and everything. But he's like, oh, I started watching Haikyuu. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I haven't seen that, but I've heard of it. He's like, oh, okay. And he's just like talking to me about it. He's like, yeah, so you're really into anime? I was like, a little bit. Just a bit, you know. Just a lot. Oh my goodness. Alright, just making sure I got two that can go together real quick, because these pieces look a little similar. But, let's see what I missed here. You remember when you watched our first video that was not cosplay one, and you thought I was a goth? I am. I would say I am. Real goths don't call themselves goths. No, I don't know. I admittedly have done that many a time, and I would still consider myself a goth, but I don't like the elitism within the goth community, so that's a thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I like these few bands, and then it's like, have you heard of X, Y, and Z? Have you listened to those bands? Or I did have one girl, there's not too much elitism, I will say, like in regards to people in real life. I have seen it online. And I think there's different people in different camps. Like, it definitely makes sense if someone comes in and is trying to say that certain things are something that they're not. But then it's another thing to be quizzing people on bands like, oh, well, you don't know this. Or if someone mixes up what band sung a song, and like, I had someone call me out on that once in person, and I like looked at them and I was like, okay, I don't care. I still like this song and this band, so even though I got the song and the band confused as to, I was like, I still like it, so calm down. But let's see what else we got. Yeah, so Petunia, re-explain the RAM/rum thing, because I did totally miss that. You are correct. I missed whatever you were trying to say with that. Is she called RAM in some things instead of rum? I was going to mention the New Girls in Panzer anime, but it appears it has already been mentioned. That it has, Ervin. I hope you're having a good day/evening. It has. We are all very excited here for it. Very, very excited, and we are building the Hetzer tonight. I just didn't have a thumbnail created, which was my bad. I'm slacking in a lot of areas. I haven't checked the Discord in days. I haven't done my things that I was supposed to do from last stream. I didn't make a thumbnail. I didn't get a video up this week. I told you, I am slacking all over the place. I think I'm behind on comments. Not totally sure about that, to be fair, but I probably am, so I'm just gonna say it. I need to get my ass in gear. But things have been a bit busy, and tomorrow I'm not gonna have any time to catch up because we have family coming over who are from out of town, and yeah, that's, you know, gonna take priority over YouTube stuff. Family first, right? Someone was leaving and you were saying goodnight. I thought so, Omega. I thought so. That makes sense. Your comments sometimes get to Miss Petunia, not just you. Yeah, just let me know if you guys want, like, call me out, do the @consuming, because it does highlight on my screen as orange, so it's like pops to my eye more. If there's something for sure you want me to see that I missed, or if you just like it's something where you want my opinion for sure on it. Otherwise, I try to hit them all, and I apologize if I don't. I try my hardest, but between my bad eyesight and how quickly the chat moves, also my ramblings and all that, it takes a bit. It takes a bit, and I miss some stuff, so sorry about that. Feel free to look back to Scooter's comment, military coats and jean outfits for me. Okay, I'll have to scroll back up and see that. Just give me a second, because now my hands are occupied. I'll just read what's on the screen for now. Let's see. So, you watch anime? Yeah, because the only good shows now, my guy. True. I mean, I'm hoping the surveillance show is good, but kinda, yeah. Cartoons and anime are my thing, and I'm tired of pretending they're not. No, it was funny at work. I decided, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna be more myself, because I'm just trying to do that in general in public. Like, you guys see the real me on here because I'm very relaxed and whatnot. And I was saying on Wednesday, so I wanted to point this out here. I want to just point out how grateful I am for you guys, because I don't like to talk about like mental illness and whatnot, but unless it's relevant and it can help someone. So I mentioned on Wednesday's stream that I do have social anxiety, and forcing myself to do something relaxing like building tanks while talking to you guys has made this very, very, like, a lot easier for me, and has given me a lot of practice in regards to talking to people, because it is really hard for me. I've joked before about being a hermit or whatever, but in reality, the amount of socialization I was having for a very long time, to say was unhealthy is probably an understatement. So I really do appreciate you guys, and I would like to give that, like, tidbit of advice, if you find it helpful, to do something stressful, which for me would be talking to strangers, while you're doing something calming, so that way you're forced to do the stressful thing, but it's in like a different mindset. Like, is it a positive mindset? Like, now this isn't hard for me. And still seeing people in the real life, it's gonna be a little difficult. That's why I'm gonna force myself to do the whole Bumble BFF thing, and see if I can find anybody in the area who will talk to me about video games, because my two friends that I reconnected with, neither of them watch anime. We're friends because we've been friends forever. And they also play video games. So, alright, let me scroll back up. You do great on live stream. Thank you so much, TF. Yeah, I have a lot of fun, and I was so scared to do it at first, too. I was, like, terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't. Part of it was like, oh, I can't edit what I say, so what if I say something wrong? Like, for instance, the other night when I told you guys I was pretty sure I saw the newest DOS finale in English and everything, I can tell you right now, if I wasn't in the same, like, spot mentally and everything where I'm, like, chill, I would have been so devastated that I told you guys something that was totally incorrect. And I mean, I felt bad. It was like, oh, crap. But I'm also like, you know, I made a mistake. It happens. And I own that. I'm sorry I made the mistake. I don't think any of you are going to hold it over my head. I mean, worst comes to worst, you're like, really? You got me all excited for nothing. And to be fair, I got myself all excited for nothing, too. But I would have been devastated before. Like, it would have... it would have been a whole big thing. So, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have also been very kind to me. So, I definitely, like, I appreciate it. Alright, so let me look back at Scooter's comment about military coats. I'll do my best, Petunia. Scooter's comment was right before, yeah. It's hard to go back up over here, too, but let's see what I can find. Rum's birthday. What? Okay, you're talking about Rum's birthday. See that. And then you were talking about the downfall of it. Okay. Downfall, you were asking about the downfall, then it was no chicken. I'm actually not seeing it, Petunia, on my end. At least not on the chat on the side. I can't go back up on the one that's on the screen, sadly. So it was something about Rum's birthday. I got that much. You're gonna have to re-say it. I'm sorry. Oh wait, there it is. Was right, but no, it's not. That's not it. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to re-say it. I'm sorry, I cannot find it. Oh wait, Alvin's post was celebrating Rum's birthday. It's Ram, but in the Girls and Panzer fandom site, it's Rum. Oh, okay. Alright, there you go, Petunia. I found it. Even though that might have been what you literally just said to restate it to me. But that's okay. And I'm pretty sure it is. But that's okay. I didn't miss it this time. You don't have the most on... Wait. And you don't have the most onto thing to eat. Dried sweet potatoes. I don't really like sweet potatoes. I am forcing myself to eat them. I've been mixing them into my... I've been eating purple potatoes because they're better for you than normal baking potatoes. And then I've been mixing sweet potatoes into it and just adding like a ton of garlic and stuff because I don't like the taste of sweet potatoes. But they're healthier for you. So I decided I would do that so I have healthier potatoes to eat. That's my theory in my head. My theory is if I only eat healthy at home, then when I'm not home and I'm at, like, my family's house, I can go ahead and, like, then I won't ever pig out at my family's house, but I'll pig out at home. So if I'm pigging out at home, at least it's on healthy things versus when I'm at other people's. It forces me to have moderation. I do these things in my life to make my life more simple. And because I have zero self-control when it comes to junk food. And I'm trying to change that. Well, it's not something I can change. It's something I just have to work around, really. That's all. But let's go down and see. Oh my goodness. Plus my scrolly thing's not working great. Let's see. You had to pause for a bit. So you have me at... Oh, you're listening to me very quickly then, huh, Average Gamer? I think I talk a little fast, so that might be a little... My brain would explode, I think. We are the reason it took her 3 to 4 streams. I know, I'm like sitting here like... We have a half hour left. I made a few wheels. I'm gonna finish this up here. But I should start working on it because me and my husband were gonna chill at 11, so try and watch some shows or whatever. Let's see. Also, you have a question. You have a case to put your Marie figure in, but if she does get dusty, what do you recommend to dust her? A makeup brush. Get makeup brushes. You can get them at the dollar store. Just a makeup brush. And you just gently brush her. You don't need to use a spray or anything unless she gets like crazy dusty. And honestly, like even my figures that aren't in cases don't get that dusty. You just poof, 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 and you'll see the dust fly everywhere. But yes, makeup brush, and just because it's very soft. That's all you need. And let's see what else. You're doing great so far. The main thing is to pretend you are comfortable on the outside, even if you are uncomfortable on the inside. Yeah, and it's a lot of faking it till you make it mindset, where it's like, you know, again, forcing myself to do this, and then like, I've always been pretty good at faking it, like, making me seem less nervous, but I'm definitely actually feeling a lot less nervous in general, just because like you guys are so chill, and I mean I thoroughly, even if I was still nervous, I thoroughly enjoy this. Like I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. So it is like, it's just nice, and it is very helpful, and I just want to thank you all for that. It's very helpful, and I'm forcing myself now to be more open in general, and then also like oh my gosh, I was chatting it up with the cashiers at the store the other day when I went grocery shopping. We were just like having a great conversation. It was this old lady and this old man woman. I was just like chatting it up with them in line and everything. I was like, I'm gonna force myself to be social, dang it. And if someone else doesn't want to be social, I'm gonna leave that be up to them. Because a part of me was always like, oh, I don't want to bother anyone. You know what? Screw it. If they're bothered, they can tell me they're bothered. Which I don't want to sound mean, but you know, like I'm not responsible for their feelings. Period. Like I can't choose how they're gonna respond. So I'm gonna be nice and start the conversation. And if they don't want the conversation to continue, they can shut it down, and that's it. And I won't take it personally. But I shouldn't be just all of a sudden holding everything back because I might, you know, not even offend someone, but like bother someone. Good night, TF. I see it on the screen. Have a good one. We'll see you next time, hopefully. Alright, back to the chat over here. Your comment only just appeared. You have been doing great so far? Okay, let's see. Something about my husband. I thought your husband works for Sentai Filmworks or something? No. You see, consuming plastic, the only problem is I, just went way too fast on this. Okay. The only problem with me wearing military field coats in public is because you get tailed by the cops in any mall or store you like. Okay, now I know why the cops they do profile people, but wait, why do they follow you if you're wearing military field coats? That's odd. Why would they follow you? What would they be worried about? I have my grandfather's navy blue dress blues, his shirt for it. I have his pants too, but he gave me his shirt. He gave it to me. He's like, oh, what am I gonna do with it? I don't fit in it. You could go ahead and do whatever. You can cut them and sew them and do whatever. Be creative. So I made it into like a jacket. Like, oh, I just broke a piece. Oops. Don't know my own strength. Actually, I do. I know I'm a little too violent. I gotta watch this. But yeah. So I cut the front open and then sewed it so it would be like an open jacket sort of thing. And I was stopped one time by a guy who had served, and he was talking to me, and I was like, oh yeah, he's like, I see somebody served, and I was like, oh yeah, it was my grandfather, and he was like, oh, thank him for his service, and I was like, thank you for your service, because he started talking. I was like, oh yeah, he was on the Ticonderoga, and all that. So it was nice. It's a nice conversation starter. So I'm surprised the cops followed you. That's weird. Yeah. You're about to say you just re-explained that to you. Yeah, thank you, Petunia. If you wear proper trousers and a shirt, you will have no problem with them. Also, it suits the style of the coat. Imagine a stream where it's just me and you. Why are my phone as one of I'm sorry, hold on. You barely even look up that tank? Okay. Like, it's put the wrong tank. Or put a tank. Holy night, sorry. My brain could not compute. I literally wear jeans with a ball cap and a black t-shirt under field coat. I don't know why they tail me. That's weird. I don't know why. That is odd. If you're welcome. I love chatting with you, and I look forward to these dreams every week. This sound weird, but consider you as a friend, at least chatting buddy. Oh, absolutely, and likewise. Like, I think in a way we're all friends. Like, because friends come in different. This is something that I'm learning because again, I haven't really had friends for a while, and I reconnected with a couple. But what I've really realized is that you have like different friends for different things and different levels of friendship, and it doesn't mean that any are more important than others. It's just that they're different. So I consider us friends, but we're like internet friends, you know? Like, that's how I consider it. You're all very kind to me. I consider you guys friends. We're just internet friends. That's all. Let's see. I don't think that sounds weird, though. I am not sure why they followed you then. I would presume it's because your jacket doesn't suit the rest of your wardrobe. Yeah, it is weird that they followed you though. Is it like a... I don't know what it looks like exactly. I don't know. I have a jacket that I either need to sew it or I need to get rid of it. Because now the button's broken and it's got a rip in the side. But I can fix the rip. The button, I don't really... I mean, I can figure out how to sew a button. I just don't do it properly. But that one I always make jokes that it's a school shooter jacket. So if I got tailed in that one, I'd understand. I never got tailed by a cop, though. I got tailed by mall security once. But that's because I was filming illegally in the mall. Well, illegally in the mall. It wasn't illegal yet. They didn't try to kick me out yet, so... But... had to put it at 1.45, but you're caught up now? Oh, that's good. I figure it's because you can hide it. Oh, you could hide a gun in a military coat. So, okay. So it is. It's like the school shooter jacket situation. Where they're just worried about that. Night? Oh, good night, average gamer. Is that, if that's what if you're saying it to us, you're not going, you were saying goodnight. Oh my gosh, it's another one of those. No, I was saying goodnight to someone else. Oh my gosh, we're all getting confused. We're all so confused as to who's leaving, who's staying. Oh my goodness, that's okay. I'm just as confused as the rest of you. We can all be confused together. This right here, this is called the state of confusion. This is where all of the consuming plastic streams take place. We're all warped to the state of confusion. And this is where we all reside. Where the stream barely works. There's always technical difficulties. We don't know who's staying, who's going. I screw up half my words and miss half your comments. But you know what? We're all here and we're all happy and having a good time. That's all that matters. Friendship up, yeah. It's an M81 woodland camo coat. So yeah, maybe it's because I linger around the gun stuff, but other people do that in your state. So yeah, I don't know. It is kind of weird that the cops would, but cops do profile. I mean, it is part of their job. I get it. Sometimes they profile incorrectly. It's not fair, but I get why they do it. So, let's see. Many Girls and Panzer. How many Girls and Panzer merchandise do you have? Dude, again, I have over 50 figures. I'm not counting my merch. Nuh-uh. Not for this. Maybe if we hit 10,000 subscribers one day, I'll count my merch up. And that will be scary. You only have the DVD Blu-rays. You didn't realize it was camo. That's probably why, though. I was thinking it was a trench coat type of thing. Yeah. We need to say who we are saying goodnight to, lol. Apparently we do, because we are all confused. The only merch you have is the game and the Maho Nendoroid and its tank. Well, you have the plushie, too, Maho. You have the Maho plushie. Also this week, I was supposed to get my True Battle of Anzio disc, but it did not arrive! Oh, no! It's a good one. That one's a good one. 58. That's that little teeny one. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get one of these sides done. Actually, we can get both sides done. I did create both sides. We're gonna get done. Glasses. Why are you bullying me? Petunia just told you about his phone battery. I'm sorry, I can't see! I'm blind! Your phone's gonna die, I presume. I'm sorry, Petunia. I'm not bullying you. Oh my goodness, let's see. I dare you to try speeding up her stream to 2.0. You won't be able to... Oh, there you go. Your phone battery is sensing you for when to hop off. Okay, so your phone battery is determining when you jump off. I got you, Petunia. I figured it out. You don't have the Maho plush, but you really want one? Oh, I thought you had one. I don't know why I thought that. 10k subs and you get the body pillow. You're doing the same for 10k TikTok followers? Maybe. It's one of those things where I'm like, they're really expensive though. I like that anchovy one, if I could find that anchovy one, but they're expensive. It's not even like the social like ramifications of someone seeing it. It's the cost of it. You know what? What if I just paint my own, Maho? Is that allowed? Paint my own body pillow. And I can just copy the design and color it on there. That could be kind of fun. They seem to freak out over everything. Tensei... Yeah, okay, so I read that, but yeah. Consuming glasses, I need to, dude. I went to the dollar store. I always go to the dollar store. And I was trying on all the cheaters, and I was like, none of these are helping me. I was like, I need to go to the actual eye doctor. I need to just suck it up and make the appointment. I need to make all the doctor's appointments, though, because I haven't been to any of the doctors in years other than outside of emergencies. So, oh no, there's a Maho plushie. Shit, you love Average Gamer. There's plushies for, like, all the girls. Oh no, we just started a new addiction. You have a few body pillows yourself, Average Gamer? I need Girls and Panzer ones. If you go MIA, we all know what happened. Yes, Petunia, your phone battery will have dieted. So good evening to you. Sleep well when that happens. If it happens before the stream ends. We only got a little over 20 minutes. And we're going to get this one done, which was my goal. So we're actually, as much as I just keep on yapping, we're getting it done. And I will make a new thumbnail, and then it will be this kit on the thing. And then I won't be lying anymore. It'll be great. They are reading glasses, that's why. Well, that's what I need, is reading glasses. I used to have glasses for reading and for screens, and then... I'm trying to think of where they are. I had them for a while, and then the glass kept popping out, and I was like, I'm sick of these. I had old ones, and then the frames broke, and then I got new ones, and then the glass kept popping out of the frames, and I was like, this is really annoying me. I'm not doing this anymore. And honestly, the second ones I had, I didn't like the frame as much. So, I shouldn't have got them. But that's fine. The more I know for the future, right? Consuming plastic, if you're gonna get glasses, get the ones that Sayori wears. They won't look good on my face. I look good in big glasses. They look good with my eyes, I don't know why. You would need computer glasses? Well, like the ones with the blue light stuff? I had that before it was cool. I did though. I had it before people knew it was a thing, at least. But I need reading glasses really bad, which would help with the tank building and hopefully the reading of the chat. You're not interested in a body pillow, but would love to get a cardboard cutout. Ooh, I would love that. I would do a cardboard cutout too. I could totally have one of those. I have poster board. I could make one of those. That's actually very tempting, especially if/when I make that room a Girls and Panzer. It's gonna be the gaming room, but both my kids are into Girls and Panzer. It's gonna be pink because, well, of course. And we're gonna get those big Yogi Bo things because we can't really put furniture up here. It's too hard to get furniture up here unless you're building it, and I don't want to. There's not a lot of room like for a couch. So if we get those, they're called Yogi Bo's, right? Those big, really cool, expensive cushion chair thingies. Kind of like beanbag chairs, I guess. Maybe they are considered that. But they're very nice. My one friend had them back in the day. And I was like, that would be perfect for the space since we can't really do a couch. So I was thinking of doing that, and then I'll have spaces on the wall for my doll collections, because I used to be a doll collector before I started collecting figures. So I have like all the original Winx dolls, and then now we're collecting Miraculous, so a lot of the Miraculous stuff can move in there. You know, stuff that my kids like. So that way it's a whole thing for us. You heard it here, folks. Anchovy body pillow. Gonna use this as this is now blackmail. No, not blackmail. This is just holding me accountable, right? I don't think making your own body pillow is illegal. No, it wouldn't be illegal unless I tried. No, it wouldn't even be illegal to sell it. It would be like an artist alley sort of thing. Not that I would sell it, but you know, like it would be fine. I don't think. Yeah, okay. That's what I just read. Not interested in a body pillow. Da 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 da. Look up the coat. That's what you wear in the summertime. They are reading glasses. You need to get the one Sayori wears. Okay, I did actually see the one Sayori wears like for sale, by the way, on Zen Market, like the exact ones. And I did pick up glasses cases that are Girls and Panzer because I knew I needed glasses, so I did pick up, I think, a couple of cases because my goal is to get the prescription and then take it to like Costco to get cheaper frames so I can get more than one pair. So I can get one like to keep up here or at home and then one to bring with me places. That's the ideal world that I would like to live in, where I'm very much about ease of things and not making things stressful and just making things be easy by default. So having multiple glasses so I can't like lose them or get confused as to where I left them, that's what I'm all about at this point. I'm at that point of life. Alright, so this goes here. And then I will catch up again. You thought it was Woodland BDU. I didn't think you could buy UCP. Yeah, I am lost on that conversation, but that's alright. Maybe it's just because you have RBF really bad, so maybe that's why. I'm a little lost. It probably makes sense with something you said earlier. It's just getting late. A Who generation of Gorals and Panzer fans, huh? Gorals? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. If you did that on purpose, now that's not Goral. Yeah, it is Goral, isn't it? Goral World. Don't get me started on the Lulk House involved in Girl World. Have been part of that world for far too long. Let's see. You mean a spiderweb chair? No. Wait, what? No. Not I have one of those, actually. I found one on the side of the road of the spiderweb chairs. It's not very comfortable. But you should make like 50 anchovy cardboard cutouts and just have them around your house. I already have a Darjeeling figure in my kitchen. I do have like figures throughout the house. But if you have a printer, just make... I don't have a printer. That's part of the issue. You should do a doll video. Try to get a Zen Market sponsorship for it. Dude, I honestly should see if I can get a Zen Market sponsorship because I use them so much. And I've now seen commercials for them. I'm like, people... I know Bai sponsors a lot of figure collectors. I just had that bad experience, so I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable being a sponsor for them, but... Oh, I just realized I'm supposed to make 2 more of these. Well, I'll make 2 more of these right now, then. I'll do that right now. Let's do it. But, yeah, I should reach out to them and see what they'll do. See if they'll be like, oh, yeah, you have enough subs. We could give you an affiliate link, because I do. I like them a lot. I would love to help you guys out if you want to buy from them, because I know affiliate links are a thing. I don't know. I don't have sponsors. Part of that is just because I never want to sponsor anything that I don't use, but obviously I like Zen Market because I use them quite a lot. But that place is horrific. What place is horrific? What am I missing? That idea reminds me of the guy who filled his house with a broom with cardboard cutouts. The Church of whatever. I know what you're talking about, Maho. He made like a whole sign outside and everything. Yes. I remember. I don't know what character. It was a character from something, and it was like a very background character. Yes. I know what you're talking about. Alright, so let's go back up for a second. Only blends in with your grandma's coach? What? Okay. Where am I? What did I miss? Oh, you're saying if I had a whole place filled with anchovies, it would be horrific. Yeah, it would be a little scary. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that place is horrific. Let's see. The only piece of UPC you have is a backpack. You got cheap for school. You have placed it with a East German surplus backpack from like the 60s. That's cool. You did not. Alright, so you guys are talking about that. I meant a whole generation of girls and Panzer fans. Yes, Darjeeling is my waifu. Very good. Oh, hi, Brandon. I don't believe I've said hello to you. I hope you're having a good day / evening. Thank you for joining the stream. We are building the Hetzer tonight, even though the thumbnail says otherwise. Sorry about that in advance. But also, if you don't mind me asking, what are my children's favorite Girls and Panzer characters? So, my youngest is only 2, so hers is going to change by the day. But my oldest is a huge fan of Katusha, so I would say Katusha is her favorite for sure. She likes Nona as well and Kay, but she seems to gravitate very much towards Katusha, which makes sense because Katusha is so short and stuff. So makes sense a 4-year-old would be like drawn to her and be like, she looks like a kid like me. But yes, those are their favorites. I'm trying to think of who my husband's favorite is. He does really like, he likes Nishi and Mika quite a bit. But I don't know if those are his actual favorites or what. It was Danganronpa? Okay, yeah, forgive for the spelling. I don't know how to spell it either. You're fine. By that logic, Airsoft should be disrespectful as well? What? What are we talking about? I can't understand some of the hate for Girls in Panzer. People always go, oh, Girls in Panzer is disrespecting war veterans by turning a war machine into a sport. Yeah, Airsoft, literally Call of Duty, anything like depicting war ever, or anything like that's so stupid. I understand people having an issue with Strike Witches though, because they have the names of actual people. Yes, that I will give a pass for, but having an issue with Girls in Panzer because they're playing with tanks is just making a sports out of tankery. Like that's those are people who have too much time on their hands, in my humble opinion. Have you seen the video of the guy who makes the 20-foot cardboard cutout? Yes, that was it, the Danganronpa. That's the guy who filled his house. It's the same guy. It's the same freaking guy. It's insane. Good for him, though. Good for him. I couldn't live in that hellhole. It looks like the textures, like, from a PlayStation 2 game, or sorry, a PlayStation 1 game where they just repeat the textures over and over. Like, a la old Tomb Raider. Which, by the way, my husband and kiddos were playing in the room, and my original Tomb Raider Greatest Hits case fell off the top shelf and broke. And my husband comes out, he gives it to me. Panzerfront was in it. It wasn't even a Tomb Raider that was in the case. I was like, oh, at least the game wasn't in it. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, oh, well, that's where that's been. I was kind of curious. If you were going to a gun range, I would recommend bringing a Renta cardboard cutout as target practice. Renta. Who's Renta? And he does more than anime, like army of 100 map pats and overlaid that's just a theory audio? Oh, the guy who did the cutout things? Or are you talking about someone else, Maho, and I totally missed it? By that logic, video games and maybe, yeah, other reenactments. Yeah, literally anything would be considered disrespectful. Like, that's so... There are things that are very obviously disrespectful. This ain't it. Girls in Panzer ain't it. You can't wait to see more, Maho. Let's see. Kay is the best American weeb. Yeah. I think people that hate Girls in Panzer are people that hate anime in general, because I meet a lot of war veterans and a lot of them surprisingly enjoy Girls in Panzer. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's probably people who just don't get or like anime in general. Nicest nighttime for you. You live in Ohio? Oh, nice. You live in Ohio? I went to Ohio like once as a kid. It seemed pretty cool. We're not too far away. I'm in New Jersey, so we just got Pennsyltucky in between us. Very good. We'll have a good night. And, yeah. Well, unless you're not leaving and you're just telling me it's nighttime, in which case, welcome. I see she has good taste. Who? Oh, my daughter? Oh, yes. Very good taste. On best characters. Alright, am I back? Yes, I'm back on track here. Just your average case of Westerners hating on Eastern things. I know, right? If you guys are gonna normalize Airsoft, then Senshido shouldn't be a problem. Most people have other issues with other parts of, WW. What do you mean by WW? Is that... Omega? What are you, I mean, obviously I could say World War, but that doesn't make sense. World War, yeah, okay, average gamer is, like, also confused. Renta is the principal. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, he's so just not important that we just don't even know his name here. Because screw him. I know Kay's Japanese, but she's definitely Texan. We were talking about that last time, how there's, like, different parts of her that are, like, kind of Californian, kind of Texan. Like, she's a good mix. And then we were saying, or I said last time, I think that Naomi, I feel like, is northeastern, because she's, like, at least kind of seems a little, like, too cool standoffish, which is kind of like New York, New Jersey. That's kind of the, at least the vibe I get, that the whole world thinks of us as a little not so nice. Which is sad, because I feel like we are very nice people overall, but I think we just are a little different. A little different. Can't figure out which way I was flinging my hair. It's bothered me. You catch hella WW as in Strike Witches. Why is it WW and not SW? I'm just curious, Omega. Like, you obviously know more than me, but I'm just curious why that's the... Yeah, by the way, is the Dream Tank match the DX one or not? Yes, it's DX. I don't think... Oh yeah, there is another one, isn't there? It's DX though, yes. Shouldn't it be SW Omega? Yes, me and Tyler are confused. Just got back from being AFK, lol. Oh, no problem. We talked about Strike Witches and you were summoned, right, Omega? Kate is our weeb. American, Southerner, and Californian girl. Yes, she's all of the above. Kay is someone who will drag you to a restaurant just because she heard they have great burgers, lol. Yeah, and you'll enjoy it. DX is the expanded version, so get that. Oh, is that what it stands for? See, I don't even know. I'm just like, yeah, that's the one I have. Get that one. No, it refers to World Witches, which is the name of the whole series, whereas Strike Witches is the name of the show. Oh, yeah, because they have all the other ones, like, is it Luminous Witches or something? Right? I try. I may fail, but I will still try. But, okay. So what were we talking about with Strike Witches? What was your comment? Because now we know what you're talking about. Most people have other issues other than... Okay. Most people have other issues with other parts of Strike Witches. Okay. I'm guessing you're talking about the fan service involved in Strike Witches. Which, in my opinion, is just of the time. Because it's an older show. Is there an import version able to be used in the US, or is it locked? The one that I got on Amazon, like, I feel bad because I can't help you tons, but the one I got off Amazon works on my US Nintendo Switch, and it is the DX version. But I don't know if that's exactly what you're looking at or not. I also am confused as to what I just did with this wheel, because that wheel's over that wheel, but we're gonna leave it before I break something again. Also, for anybody here, if you can spend one day with any Girls and Panzer character, ooh, what would you do and who would it be? Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. Sorry, I was confused as to what I was doing for a second. Obviously Anchovy, because she's best girl, and I would take her to an amusement park. I think that'd be fun. That would be a fun thing to do with her. So, there you go. That's what I would do. Ooh! Or rollerblading. Rollerblading. Yes, I would rollerblade with Anchovy too. That's... Yes. That. I just realized I put this on back the wrong way. 100% I did that wrong. So, anyways, let's catch up a little bit here. It won't be locked. The Midwest is definitely nicer than the It's nicer than the East Coast. Totally not biased because you live in Wisconsin. I think nicer, but we're just like not as openly nice, I think is what it is. If that makes sense. Like, we're very much keeping to ourselves, but if you need help, we'll help you out. So it's that kind of thing. But like I know on stream I said before, I was asking, is it normal to in traffic be like, oh my god, someone better have died, like there better be a good explanation for this traffic, and instead in New Jersey we're just like, gosh, someone better have died. It's like a very New Jersey thing apparently, because I hear that out of everyone's mouth, and then obviously we don't mean it, but I think of that kind of stuff when people have certain thoughts about New Jerseyans, and it's like, I guess we just don't mean half the shit we say. I don't know. At least when it comes down to stuff like that, it's like, obviously we don't want anyone to actually have been hurt in order for the traffic accident to make sense, but we just get frustrated and we're a little dramatic, I suppose. That's, I guess, how I would describe it. A little dramatic. A little bit dramatic here. Let's see. Go back up. Yeah, we'll finish this and then we're going to head out for the night. But the Chieftain of World of Tanks Technical Advisor fame was also a technical advisor for Girls and Panzer. Yes, he was. He is cool. I like him. Funny enough, I found the First Strike, which is anime in the Dollar General, out in a small town population around like 40 to 100. That's cool. I found Stormhawks, the old DVDs, at like a $5 below. But Dollar General, yeah, I guess it does make sense. I will say though, I was a little like surprised when I went, because I also have, I think I have the Blu-ray for Strike Witches, even though because I was like, oh, I'll watch this, I'll go ahead and get it. Yeah, I didn't realize that it's not censored, and then I was like, oh, this is okay. This is gonna be a little distracting for me to watch now, but that's okay. You know, the fan service I could do. The full-blown nudities I wasn't expecting. Well, I guess not full-blown, but partial nudity. I was just like, oh! Well, wasn't... that I was not ready for. I think that's why I stopped for a little while. I was like, okay, I just need a moment. Chieftain is so based, he got Darjeeling figure on his shelves. Oh, he does? Nice. Which one does he have? Well, yes, you were. Holy definitely K or K. Bro, yeah, rollerblading with K would be fun too, honestly. It would be kind of fun to go ice skating with Mika. Not that I really know how to ice skate, but that would be fun. For me, I would hang out with Marie, chat and talk with her while eating cake with her and treat her like a little princess. She would love that. She would love to be like treated like a little princess, because obviously that's how she's treated in the anime. Miss Marie. That'd be cute. LOL. K will be just the positive influence you need to get through everything. Yes. She is just very positive. You agree, Angel? How positive she is. Yeah, absolutely. The sounds for Girls and Panzer were partially recorded from the tanks in the Flying Heritage and Combat Armor Museum in Everett, Washington. Ah, I like these fun facts, Renegade. Very good. Very cool. Do y'all remember the Panzer IV replica that Girls and Panzer had a few years ago? With Clara, I would go to the ballet with her. Oh, I would go ice skating with Clara. What am I talking about, Mika? No way. Clara. Well, maybe both. That'd be cool. Yuzu, I would just do some kind of flower arranging. Oh, that's cute. Also, what are you about to watch with your husband? That, Severance. Because my coworker told me about it, so I was like, okay, I'll watch it. It's about people having a chip in their head that turns off when they're at work. Like, it switches. You have two different versions of yourself, so there's like the you at work and the you outside of work, which is pretty relatable, not gonna lie. But there's a chip in your head that makes you forget everything inside of work when you're outside of work, and everything outside of work when you're inside of work. So it sounds very interesting, the concept. So I don't know anything else about it other than that, but I'm like really interested. And I will catch up on chat, and then we're gonna head out, because look, we did our 2 pieces that we needed. Yay, we accomplished something. Even though I chat a lot, we accomplished it. So we did step 1, and the next step doesn't look too hard, so that's good. But let's see. Be careful with Clara, as her father is a member of the KGB. Ah, yes. We'll have to be careful with her. You would take Darjeeling to the Dayton Air Force Museum to look at British aircraft that are on display. Very nice, Brandon. Yeah, I think World of Tanks has a Girls and Panzer crossover. Yes, that's what we were talking about earlier, is that they have a new one happening. I was going to look into Strike Witches and see if I was interested in it, but the second I thought I'm good. I don't mind fan service because I find it funny. I'm not one of those people that like is for, I would say. But I do find it really funny, and it does remind me of like old anime, because even old anime that wasn't very fan servicey, the first few episodes had fan service. Think of like a la Soul Eater, Naruto. A lot of them had it, and like I watched Rosario and Vampire when I was younger, and it was just like nothing but fans. It was a harem, and it's funny if you watch it now and you have the idea that it's a parody, which is ironic because it's not. But if you watch it with the idea in mind that it's a parody of what old anime like that was, it's hilarious. Like, you'll crack up. So I look at fan service that way, but so when there's full blown nudity, or like if there's just partial nudity, I'm like, I'm not really. I that kind of at that point it's not as funny to me. I mean, maybe it's a little funny still, but it kind of is less funny. I don't know. It's weird. But it doesn't like ruin it. I just like was not expecting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn this off and watch it when I'm ready to like, see boobs. But anyways, World of Tanks is having. Let's see. Let me go back up for a second because I've lost again. LOL, no, it is uncensored, so you only watch it with your husband and not your kids. Yeah, no, I know. I wouldn't have tried to watch Strike Witches with my kids anyways. It's got too much fan service in it anyways. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is not what I thought I was signing on for. Let's put it that way. I'm someone who prefers censored nudity over actual nudity in media anyways, personally. Just in general. Like, it's something that as long as I know I'm going to see it, I'm fine with, but I don't really want to see it if I'm not mentally prepared to see it, which makes me sound a little weird, but that's okay. You're going to head out. We playing this Friday? Maybe, Maho? Maybe. Let me reach out to you on Discord about that. We should be able to. My friend, yesterday, I was going to play Stardew Valley with my friend, and then she was too tired, and then I was like, well, I'm too tired to play anything, too, to be honest, so I went to sleep, because, again, I've been having nightmares every night, so I was a little too tired, but, yeah, we'll plan for this Friday. That works for me, if it works for you, and I should be able to play earlier than I had been before, because my kids have been pretty good sleeping-wise. I say this, hopefully it doesn't jinx it. Knock on wood, but I should be able to play earlier than I've been, so that'll be good. Like, around 8 p.m. my time, I should be free. It'll come down to whether or not my husband's playing, but either way, I should be able to play earlier. If that makes sense. But yes, have a good night. Let's be honest, Yukari would be us, lol. We are all Yukari. I am fine with that, honestly. Hanging out with her dad sounds fun. Oh, for Clara? See Yamaho, Omega, yes, but if you do something wrong, you will disappear. World of Tanks, it was announced, World of Tanks March monthly. Okay. You would prefer Magnificent Kotobuki to Strike Witches? I don't actually know what that is. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Yes, Scooter, the March will have the collab. Okay. I'm tired, Omega. Also, good night. Oh, who say good night now? Hold on, I totally mixed up here. Bye, Maho. Okay, you guys were talking about the collab. Cool. Never knew the main ideas of Severance and Have a Good Night. Oh, have a good night. Yes, if you're leaving or not. I don't know. I can't tell what's happening anymore. Who's leaving and staying. But, yes. So that's why I'm watching Severance. I know nothing. I literally haven't seen anything of the show or whatever, so I might watch it and hate it, but I might also watch it and like it. I just like the concept. Sounds awesome. You're gonna go take a shower. You'll be back. Disappears into the void. Angel, I'm not gonna be here when you come back, but have a good night. Well, I know what I'll be spending my money on. Best thing is the new Centurion will be tier 7. Okay. For fan service. Oh. I lost it. Okay, there. You like consistency. That is what bothers me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair too. Like, because then you know what you're expecting. Absolutely. Do you know if it's gonna be on console or just okay? You guys are still talking about that. Is it just me, or could Darjeeling be a nurse or a doctor? You could put her in a nurse outfit; she'd look great. I think you could do that with a lot of Girls and Panzer characters. That would be fair. There's a really cool nurse figure, not Girls and Panzer related, but Senran Kagura, if you guys know what that is. And they re-released. It's a 1/4 scale. They're re-releasing it in black and red because it was like a white and red. Oh, it looks so good. I don't know the character's name because I only played Peach Splash. Going back to fan service. That is censored fan service, but that's a really fun game. Maybe one day I'll play that on stream. Maybe for the summertime. Because it's literally, I don't know if you guys know what that game is, but you're literally shooting each other with water guns. And you're, for stream I probably wouldn't do this, but you could basically shoot their swimsuits off. It's really funny. I call it the titty shooter game. That's like just my name for it, but it's fun though. It's a great time. But anyways, yeah, I don't really like nudity, but I'm fine with fan service, like when all the Girls and Panzer girls are all in the pools together. But you agree with me, I would rather the nudity be censored. Yeah, I just prefer censored nudity. But consistency makes sense too, like Omega said. The fan service is usually a buzzkill, because the Strike Witch's story is pretty decent. Oh, and hello! Jose for life. I don't believe I've said hello. I'm about to hop off, but we'll finish this conversation real quick. Yeah, again, it's not a buzzkill. It can be distracting if it's uncensored. If it's censored, it's okay with me. I have no strong feelings either for one way or another on fan service. Sometimes you dislike it, sometimes you like it, sometimes it's just there. It depends on how it is implemented and where I am. That makes sense. Oh, Quack! Thank you, Angel! Thank you, thank you. Oh, your anchovy didn't come up. Oh my gosh, again with the anchovy not coming up. Hold on. We're fixing it. We're fixing it. Let me get you your anchovy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate it. Let's see. Is it this one? I could try and get it up. We'll see if it works. We'll see if I do an emulate. Let's see. Well, I heard Panzer-Vor on my time, or my thing, and I didn't see it over here. I apologize, Angel. I will give you a heart, though. It's easier to do on the other one, I guess. I'd have to reconnect everything, which is just, why? Why can't it just work? It's okay. I think it's okay. I apologize. You are the all-time god. Yes, you are, Angel. Thank you so much. Actually, you know what I can give you? Where is it? Where is it? Angel, I don't know if you've ever gotten one of these because, well, assuming I can find it. Where is it? You guys know what I'm talking about. Where is it? Oh no. How? How has this happened? How have I lost my celebratory whistle? Aww. I'm bummed about that. Where'd it go? It can't have been far. I feel like I just saw it too. Hold on. Hold on. You know, here, I'll give you this anchovy. There you go. There's an anchovy for you. There you go. At least I can give you something. Since I can't get the other thing to work. Panzer-Vor, that's right. I don't know where my whistle thingy is, guys. I'll have to find that too. I swear I just saw that sucker. I'm gonna end the stream and then find it immediately. It's gonna be one of those. I can feel it. But thank you so much. Your shower's getting cold. Oh yes, you go ahead, take your shower. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna catch up on everything else real quick. And then I'm headed off because I need to head off. I am tired. But let's see. Sadly, you don't think modern armor is getting the same treatment. You guys are talking about. You agree? Average game is the same way. At least the event will be. Okay. You guys are talking about the game. Good. Accurate name for Senran Kagura. Is that not how you say it? Oh, you mean titty shooter game? I get you. You also like the consoles. Quack. Yes. Quack to Angel. Magnificent is about an alternate world where mercenary girls fly World War II aircraft off of Zeppelins. Oh, ooh, cool. Well, I'll have to look that up. My favorite tank in Girls and Panzer is the Churchill, because that's Darjeeling's tank. You are very much a Darjeeling fan, and I appreciate the, what's that word? No, not determination. What's that called? The dedication, Brandon. The dedication for Darjeeling. Picking a sponsorship between War Thunder and World of Tanks is like choosing to work with a new demon or an older one. Oh, yes, yes, okay. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody then. Have a good night, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. I hope this was fun. I will be back next Saturday, and next Friday I will have, or this Friday, you know, the next Friday that's gonna occur, I will have the 5,000 sub video ranking all of my figures, all my Girls and Panzer figures. Not all my figures, oh my god, I couldn't do that. I have over 200 figures, I can't do that. But I do have quite a lot of Girls and Panzer figures, so I'm gonna have that ranking video up, and then on Wednesday we'll game some more, and then next Saturday we will build some more tanks. So I hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you all then.